The Bonner Summer Fellowship Program was created in 2012 to grant Bonners access to experiential opportunities during their summers. This year, host cities included New York City, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and Princeton, and the program was successfully replicated by Bonner schools in Maryville, Memphis, and Albany. This summer, 23 Bonner students were placed with several national and local partner organizations. They received professional development opportunities by way of weekly trainings and alumni mentors. In return, they described the program as
experiential,
ingenious,
defining,
versatile,
exalting,
monumental,
amazing.
I think it was really cool to kind of get to know some of the organizations that Bonner as a foundation has sort of connected with in the past and like sort of like partnerships with, because I had never heard of Roosevelt Institute before the fellowship. So a great way to meet other Bonner fellows at other campuses, and a great way to kind of learn more about other organizations that Bonner is affiliated with. So
it puts you in a new environment. It forces you to become comfortable with it so that you can make change, and it allows you to take something that you're passionate in and really work it to the bone, and it gives you the resources that you need and guidance at the same time. So I think it's kind of cool how it gives you both independence and guidance and in a new place.
I think that our trainings and working in an office setting like the foundation, as well as working with professionals like Ari, Bobby, Josh, and Nafisa, has been really beneficial to me as a student and as a professional, and I think that that's something that I've really enjoyed working at the foundation.
My favorite aspect of working at the foundation this summer was definitely getting the top-down view of the network. Doing conference planning, I went to Summer Leadership Institute and then High Impact Institute and new directors meeting as well, and so I was able to connect with people across the network and see really what being a Bonner meant.
I think there are a lot of different aspects to the Bonner Summer Fellowship. Not only are we placed in an organization doing important work, but we also had the opportunity to interact with other fellows coming from Bonner institutions nationwide.
We were given a lot of responsibility from day one. Our supervisor trusted us with real meaningful work and let us get creative with that work.
It allowed me the opportunity to be working in an organization that I love and am very interested in being a part of after I graduate, and it just allowed me the opportunity to just see what else is out in my city. It's allowed me to dance at the Alvin Ailey, which apparently is very popular, which I didn't even know it was until I started dancing there. It's allowed me to just be able to experience a different city besides my home. It's just in Georgia, which is a long way home.
I think before the fellowship, I wasn't as sure of myself as I am now. I think I'm definitely much more outgoing, whereas before I was really shy, and no one really thought of me as that person, but I never really felt like I could speak my mind. But since working at the Aquinas Center and since being a Bonner Fellow, I feel more confident in what I say and what I do.
I feel like I came into the summer with expectations and what I thought the fellowship would be, but it turned out to be so much more, and I feel like I've grown so much more as a person and as a Bonner. I just understand the network more and how every school operates so differently, and that was a huge experience for me.
There's this staff member who I worked with a little bit. He encouraged me to read a book by an author, Les Leopold, and that author is helping Make the Road get some grants and stuff. Now, I'm going to get to interview the author about the book. The author is one of the founders of the Public Health Institute and the Labor Institute, and that in itself is a networking opportunity, research, and I definitely would say that I didn't expect to have something like that come out of it, something more than just work, something that I can take beyond this experience.
It was a completely different environment, and coming into one of the largest nonprofit organizations in the country and being able to have that opportunity to present myself as a representative of the Bonner Network, it was all possible because of the Bonner Fellowship Program, and so for that I'll forever be grateful.
Why do my Bonner service, or why I even applied to this for this internship? I think that's something I'm going to take back to my school and talk to my other Bonner fellows about it. Just like why do you do your service? Like, why would you spend this much hours in a week to do your service, and how are you taking that into what you're working on in the future? I think that's really something that I'm bringing back.
So I think personally, in terms of growth, I've grown in who I am. I've grown in confidence. I've grown in creativity. I've grown in the comfort in knowing that being yourself isn't a bare minimum. It's exactly what you need to do.
I liked going to work every day, and that is something that's so rare. Like, I enjoyed waking up at like 6:30 in the morning, going to the food trust in Philadelphia, like taking the train, going to Camden, working with the kids that I worked with every day. So, I mean, one word, perfect, just because, like, what more can you ask from a job than loving it?